Yeah, this will be a challenge colour-wise to make this one look good. Let's see if we can make it. It's a piece of shit anyway. We'll see if we can make it look nice. Something interesting. Zoom, I think we're going to go... What are we going to do with this piece of classy shit? It's stupid. This is something to do with class without it saying so. What are we going to do with this silly thing? I wonder what background colour we're going to give it. I'm thinking yellow. It's mostly blue, shades of blue and shit like that. And blue's just such a depressing colour, in my opinion. So we're just going to go here. Going to punch up the... Maybe we don't need that much damn contrast. We're just going to leave it there. We're just going to pump that up. And the sharpness. Saturation. And we're just going here. Okay, let's see if this looks any good when we're finished with it. Let's see how we go. This is... Well, we've done many of these. Mosman Daily. Mosman, I think is how the rich people pronounce it. Sound really classy. This woman looks ugly. She looks like a stupid snob. So basically, writer's block. Neutral Bay author Jacqueline Moriarty on the Australian literature's most famous sisterhood. It's not to do with art, but it's still a creative thing, and I just hate these rich people getting all the fucking mentions. A person like me is on the underground. I'm part of the creative underground, as you can see. This is not exactly a mainstream art form we've got happening here. It's always been underground in some ways, and it's gone even further underground. So hopefully some people will view my YouTube channel, not just people who are part of the underground world, but people who are in the, like these Snooty people, just to see that the underground isn't so bad after all. Actually, that yellow's come up really well on this, and that looks really good. I don't know if I like that part, but I think that's going to be the centre. But there's always these rich fucking artists and writers. It's all conservative shit. I hate this conservatism about art. Hence the reason why I think the underground is a lot better, because you get more interesting people and more interesting types of art. It's more accessible in some ways. So, however much I'd like to be recognised by mainstream art critics, I have to accept that I am probably not going to get accepted. It feels like I don't belong. It's like, what's the point of being an artist if no one sees your shit? You know, no one sees your work, and you're just nothing but just another YouTuber, another Facebooker, just another social media person. You're trying to get your word out. You're trying to make something of yourself and of your craft or art, and it's just not easy to do. Feeling like people just don't give a shit about how good you are at something. You know, I'm disabled, and because I'm disabled, I can't work in a normal job, and I can't succeed in work, so I have to find an alternative to work that I'm good at, and this is it. This is you could call this a form of work, but it's enjoyable work, and I can do it really well. I don't have to worry about my disability shafting me when I'm trying my best. And now that ugly looking border up there, I wonder if we're going to leave it like that. That's going to be where we join the images together. But that yellow's come up a treat. I think her face looks a bit yucky. I'm wondering if we're just going to keep going at it. But yeah, it's really hard trying to get recognised. Art is a very competitive field, and it's funny how a lot of able-bodied people get the attention when they should just go to work like in a normal job, because they can do it. I can't. So this is all I've got that makes me feel like I have some talent and some dignity despite my disabilities, because being disabled is very undignified in many ways. You get bullied, you get teased, you get pushed around, or you get left behind. You don't feel like you belong You just don't feel like you belong or you have anything to give. You get marginalised, and I'm just so fucking over it, and I'm just trying to do something. I'm going to get married, put it this way. I'm okay. I'm going to get married, and I'm hoping soon. But before I get married, I have to get some kind of recognition as an artist. If I get married, I probably wouldn't work hard enough. So I have to work really hard while I'm still unmarried, while I'm still living alone and living as if I'm not married, or living as if I'm not going to get married. I have to basically I have to keep swimming, and I have to keep swimming till the fucking finish line, so to speak. And then I'll get married. But I have to do this as a single person, which I don't enjoy. I don't enjoy being single. Being single and disabled really stinks. You got no one to talk to, and you got no fucking. There's just nothing. It's just fucking awful being single and disabled. I hate it. I can't wait till I get married and just toss this old life in the bin. But at least I'll have heaps of videos to remember my work that I've done while I was single and having time on my hands, at least some time on my hands to work on this project. Now that looks really interesting. I think the yellow is more powerful than the blue, and most of the blue has turned purple, which is like virtually a complementary colour to yellow. So I think now we can call it quits.